Let's go see him.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
You've told me that a lot. Let's go.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Have you? Oh, something's changing. Room just got bigger. Looks like Cinderella's carriage.
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom.
Oh, okay.
And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
Oh, look at that. Always a catch.
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
Oh, no, I gotta go kill spiders.
Awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now.
Oh.
As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Okay. Let's go find him
I
then.
understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Alrighty.
Revelio.
Yeah, definitely got a lot of signs telling you don't do it.
Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Accio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Crucible.
Right. Crush you. Earn it.
Incendio.
Well. Here we go. Got us a scarf. All that for a scarf. Oh, look at him. Eat him.
Accio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago.
Right, he sure was.
Must have headed deeper into the cave. Revelio.
No. Oh, gosh, those are enemies.
Bombarda.
Oh, there they go. Look at them. Right, smash you. Whoops.
Bombarder. Accio.
Oh. See, I'm not sure why they don't attack me. I can't fight. They won't let me cast spells while I'm crouched, so. I'm about to, yep. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. Wow.
Bombarder. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Wow. There's a lot going on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Whoops.
Incendio.
All filled up. Whoops. Damn it. Boom.
Ugh.
Goodness, that was nasty. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Too much. Oh no, he lost.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Wow. You thought his magic could have beat them spiders, though. That's why everybody hates spiders. I go see Deke. Tell him that his friend died. Sorry,
I'm
Deke.
back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
So
Oh
sad.
my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deacon Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
Poor fella.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I am indeed. Let's talk about it.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
Take him
I
down.
know you have a plan.
That's
We
right.
must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the
So
village
sneaky.
questioning its residents.
Very
All
well.
right.
I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I
do it.
knew I could rely on you. We
Did
need
you?
to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Alrighty. Let's speak to
Hopefully,
him.
by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Yes. Maybe so. We'll talk to him. We'll do it all on foot.
Oh,
Yes.
Isco, what have I done?
Good question. What have you done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has
Archie?
taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean?
Oh, I gotta go get somebody for you and still
I'm a
talk to other
security guard
people.
at Gringotts, and my husband is a
goodness.
curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up.
Well, of course
Until
not.
I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping
days.
with
Oh,
some
goodness.
banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Take him out.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I
Well,
shall do all I can. to
apparently a
get evidence
15-year-old
against
has to solve
Harlow,
all
Mrs.
y'all's
Rabe.
problems.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I'm already in danger, but I'm awesome, so don't worry about it.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
All right,
Thank
here we
you.
go. Yep.
I hope it's...
Speak with me.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I
Right.
have nothing to say about him.
Why not?
May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
That's right.
I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
Already talked to the lady.
You know the Bickles?
Of course I do. I just said I did.
All right. But we must be discreet.
Okay.
Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
Well,
I
okay
know
then.
Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago.
Did it?
I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
Oh, no.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these
Oh, my
past
goodness.
6
You're going to
months.
try to use it
We
against
haven't
you.
told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her.
Well,
Harlow advised me in no
most dads
uncertain
do.
terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter,
Really?
pocketed
You couldn't
it,
just
and
tell me that?
smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
Oh, goodness.
I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping.
Well,
but I can't.
All
keep
catches
it
up to you
much
then.
longer.
Nope, sure
I'm
can't.
terrified to say anything. I could never live without.
Just give me some proof so I can go.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban.
I would love
but
nothing more to
careful.
leave this
He's an
conversation.
awful man and incredibly dangerous.
Okay.
As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You
Have
may
you?
destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay, whatever.
Now hurry off before Mr.
Oh,
Hill returns.
shut up.
Where was I?
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert.
Filbert.
I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow.
Trying to gather
I
information.
hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Take him down.
What happened to Bickle? He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against
That's
me.
right, you should have,
But
coward.
I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You're a coward. That's what I said. Right, you should have
If
spoken
you had
out.
spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked
That's
away
right.
by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
Well,
You said that
would
Harlow
have been-
committed an act of violence against you.
you would have acted honorably if
Could you
you
tell
would
me
have
what
said something.
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry.
Wow. Nobody seems
As
to have a
surprise
spouse alive
for her
anymore.
Birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold.
Did you?
One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home.
Should have fought back.
Found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core.
To your
Still
core.
am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice.
About time.
This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Should have done it to begin with.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Okay.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Magic footprints.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Anyone can run a shop at the
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Right. Do this. Maddie's in trouble. She beat me at that game. She don't deserve this.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door.
Imagine that.
Revelio.
Stuff
Natty
to
must have
find.
been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Right. Trouble.
Revelio.
Oh, look at him down
Let's
there.
be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend had been rescued. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Has your brain been infested with bugs? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
Might want to look up.
Flash of inspiration. Crucible.
I'm not done with you.
Boom. You out.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. No. Bombarda.
Go on. You the one's dying.
You better be a beast.
Oh, leveled up. Awesome. Whoa.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio. That's mine. Confringo.
Right. Jump.
Can't hide from me.
Look at that. Oh, it did take you down.
Expulso. Expulso. Stupid. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
And smash. Y'all just keep coming, don't you?
Revelio.
You know I got stuff to find down here first.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert.
That's right, got
I'd
it.
be thrilled to have this back.
Will she though? I'd be thrilled not to die.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my horse over here. Ready to help.
I know as soon as I do this, they're gonna come after me, right?
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Make me talk to him first, okay?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife.
I did.
How is she?
Look
Worried
awful
about
young.
you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you
Goodness.
to find my wand.
I just did.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Break it. Let's see what happens.
Revelio.
Get it?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of
That's
here
right.
on our own.
We'll be alright.
Very well.
We make a pretty good
But
team.
be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These
I've already-
Ashwinders must pay.
I've already been fighting. Let's take them out. Ready to do this.
Revelio.
Didn't find that other thing though. Would have been nice. Oh, there it is.
Otto Dibble's love letter from
I
Rosie.
got it. Come on.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Magical bubble. Come on.
Let's find Officer Singer.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
We're awesome.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Yes, you should have. You suck at your job.
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents
right,
who've had
because you
their
suck
lives
at your
threatened
jobs,
by
like
the
I said earlier.
Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you...
Well, you haven't so far.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the
Why?
Ashwinders.
I'm powerful. They can't deal with me. Oh, there it is. Authorities ain't been much
With all
help.
due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
Thank you.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion.
Well, then you just gotta take me because I'm not gonna stop.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Suck, pig. Well, that was pretty fun. Go see Poppy. There she is. Say, Poppy.
Oh, good, you're safe.
I am safe. I'm awesome.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horndale Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they
They're
tore
not
the
very
whole
bright.
place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers.
You've been doing that the whole time.
Other creatures in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Snidget, huh? Yep. Something tells me you want to find it.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
Will they?
Allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius!
That's right.
The Centaurs!
Oh.
They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the Centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Well, that was it. Always ready to do it. Okay. Well, quest is over. Wasn't what I thought it'd be.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have
Howler.
again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you! Mark my words!
I have been meaning to speak with you.
Have you?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You
Wow,
may not
we're awesome.
realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
She ran her
told
mouth.
my mother in
There
the
it
hope
is.
that she would be more forgiving
Nope.
of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors,
Yep.
and news travels quickly.
Of course it does. Then again, I'm
Unfortunately,
powerful. It's okay.
She might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect
She should be proud of you, Natty.
If she knew any more about what
did
I've
pretty
done,
good.
she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we
Of
provided?
course not.
She has not.
See?
Harlow is as strong as ever.
Pathetic.
Someone
She is
needs to
weak.
stop
She's
him,
part of it.
Whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
She done told you he got
Beautiful
killed.
day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms
Wow.
around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone.
Shot again.
And it was all my fault.
Poachers are awful.
How so?
He died protecting me.
That's what fathers
If I had
do.
been
Get over
capable
it.
of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Oh, I guess you won't tell me.
I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders.
Right. Cops
beginning
up.
with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
We will indeed.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.